Hey Kyle, my name is Tim Rapay, and I'm the guy in charge of the Reds baseball and softball camp operation. I'm the old guy who isn't Billy Hatcher in this picture. I know it's a long shot, but I've got an idea that I'd like to run past you. This little PowerPoint video won't take very long, so I hope you'll hang in there. 2014 will be our third year of operation, and the camps have been met with remarkable enthusiasm. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Reds fans are crazy about this team. We are part of the Reds Community Fund. Now, the Community Fund continues to do some extraordinary things for baseball and softball, but primarily in the urban market. What we had not done very well was to serve the general baseball community. And now that's where the Reds camps come in. We represent the conduit through which baseball information can flow between the team and the thousands of coaches, parents, and players who want that information. So that's our job. In 2013, we had over 1,000 kids. And we've added some sites this summer that should help us shoot past that. We were in Mason. Actually, we will be in Mason again this year. That's one of our bigger camps. A couple in Cincinnati, Dublin, Harrison, Louisville, Lexington, Hurricane, West Virginia, right outside of Charleston, in case you're not familiar, Indianapolis, and Dayton. So we cover Reds country pretty well. Kyle, I ran the Chicago White Sox youth program for 17 years, and when the Reds asked me to join their staff, I did so with the promise of creating a world-class baseball and softball camp. I don't think we're quite there yet, but we're really good. It's open to boys and girls 6 to 14, 30 hours of instruction. Camp runs 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Kids get a full Reds uniform, and this is a nice uniform. We're talking about embroidery on the jersey, the long Major League Baseball style pants, a flex fit hat, 4 game tickets to a 2014 game. We do a digital analysis of one of their swings, and that goes to the kids afterwards. It's emailed, so we were able to extend the classroom beyond just the 30-hour week. And on one of the days, we get on a bus and go to Great American Ballpark, where we meet up with Billy Hatcher, and Billy brings out a player, and we do all kinds of cool stuff, including, as you can see in this picture, pose in the dugout for pictures with one of those players. It's a really, really special situation for these kids. It's a great camp. As I mentioned, we're part of the Reds Community Fund, and in addition to building the camp program, my role is to bring in revenue for them. The corporate partnership guys immediately scored a pretty big multiple-year deal with Safeco Insurance. What we agreed to do was to add a total of only 4 additional participating partners at $15,000 apiece. Now, I don't know if it's good sales technique or not to show the price right away, but now you know what I'm going to be asking. The heart and soul of this idea is predicated upon the notion that we are influencers, baseball influencers. We don't reach a huge market, but those we do touch believe in us. The Reds brand is powerful, and when our coaches stand in front of kids in full Reds uniform, they listen. Louisville Slugger is an international brand, so I recognize that logo exposure is nice, but that's not what's going to move the needle. Nonetheless, here's what you get. We have a deal with Fox Sports Ohio that will give your logo significant exposure related to the camps. And of course, you'll have exposure at each camp, but we will do better than just a sign on the fence. If we get that far, I'll share my ideas. In addition, your logo will be on our official Reds camp trailer. You'll receive 1 scholarship to each camp, so we've got 11 camps. The cost is $395, and the Major League Baseball charges their little convenience fee, so it's $400. Display and or retail opportunity at each site. I realize that has value sometimes it doesn't, but I would be remiss not to bring it up. And of course, it's a category exclusive relationship. As you know, the most difficult thing to do is to drive traffic to a store, and it's probably the very thing that you're looking for. So how about this idea? I mentioned that each child gets a Reds uniform. Typically, we fit them on Monday morning. What if we strategically selected a retail partner with multiple locations and had kids come there for the uniforms? Let's say Sunday morning from 10 to noon, we ask the kids who will be attending camp at Summit Country Day, Mason High School, Reds Urban Academy, and Harrison High School. We ask them to come to the Dick's Sporting Goods at Eastgate. We park the trailer in the parking lot with a canopy, and kids get fitted right there with their camp uniforms. We just have to find a reason for families to walk across the parking lot to the store to shop. My people handle every facet of the fitting, and that can even include monitoring a Louisville Slugger display but that's probably better handled by a store clerk. We do the same thing in Lexington, Louisville, Columbus, Dayton, Indianapolis. I think it could work. Okay, not in love with that idea? I wrote a hitting guide that I have selfishly not distributed to the kids or the hundreds of coaches for whom I do clinics throughout the winter. I think it's a sellable asset, and it's the sort of thing that will be kept by players and coaches for a long time, not just as a hitting guide, but as a keepsake, mainly because of the guys that I've chosen to use in it. Having Louisville Slugger on the pages of this document and even a place for a product ad would be a very targeted and powerful message placement. Another point about coaches, I am a sought-after hitting clinician. I know for a fact that coaches will duplicate this guide and distribute it to their teams and leagues, creating something viral. Remember that I will be delivering this document electronically, making it easy to forward. So what does this all add up to? I truly believe it to be a major league idea at a minor league price. I have to apologize because my time is consumed with grassroots marketing of the camps, sharpening the curriculum, site management, instructor recruitment and training. In other words, if I had a sales manager, I'd fire me because sponsorship sales does not get my full attention. So I'm asking that if you see something of value, please don't hesitate to call or email me. And you can certainly find out more at our website. Kyle, my time is up, and I truly appreciate your time. Go Reds.